Welcome back, my name is Ray. Sonic Heroes is the greatest Sonic game ever created, and I'm back with some more Sonic the Hedgehog 1 for the Sega Genesis. Last time I did Starlight Zone, and the reason I'm saying it like that is because, I was meaning to say like that zone is special to me in the last video, because I actually like made a song when it came to that zone there, and I made a song when it came to Starlight Zone, I should say, and I didn't want to really like talk about that, but that's why I said like that zone is special to me, because I recorded a song to that zone like a couple years ago, but I may I don't even know what I'm doing here, but I may let you guys hear it and hear the song eventually, I should say. I don't know, but haven't taken this path in a very long time there, but whoa, my goodness, man. So I think I got off on the wrong foot when it came to this video, because I usually take the top route, because the top route is actually like the best when it comes to like this zone here, and this is like my favorite zone in this game because it just keeps you on your toes, man. Like, it's crazy, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna try to act. What? No. What was that? What was that? What? No, how did that crash? I was a frame, like I wasn't even touching the thing there. Like, okay, yeah, that's bullery, man. That is bullery. Let me actually try to actually like get to the top path this time around though. So I'm gonna just time this around. But I don't know what the crap that was there, but again, regardless of that, it was an emulator issue. I'm not gonna cry about it, I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not gonna cry. I'm just gonna bawl about it, as they say. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it moving. But as I was saying though, the top path in this zone is actually like the best way to actually play this zone here. Let me actually be quiet though, because I need to concentrate, because they hit you with the gotta like do this right, man, or else you're falling down. You are falling down, like, for real. But this is my favorite zone though in this game, man. So let's actually try to do this right though. So, but I don't even know what I'm talking about. I got off to a crazy start with this video, but I made a song about Starlight Zone, but I don't know why I wanted to share that, but time this right here, man. Okay. Because they like to hit you with everything when it comes to this zone here, man. So hit you with another one of these. So okay, all right, okay. But I don't know what that fail was, man. I don't know what the crap that was there, man. So but anyway, I like to take it as I go, man. I like to take it as I go, and I don't know what I'm saying anymore, man. Not get shocked there, man. So all right, okay. Alright, so we skipped all that slow sections on the bottom, but again, I love the bottom path as well. I mean, I love the top path, but I love the bottom path too. I died due to that, fluke or whatever that crap that was, you know what I mean? I clearly did not get crushed there, I'm kind of bothered by that, to be honest with you, because how the crap did I die there, man, but that being said though, this is the last part of this playthrough, I should say. So Sonic 1, man, always will be iconic. Obviously the start to this great series that eventually created the greatest Sonic game ever created, which is Sonic Heroes. You never forget that. I would never let you forget that. I would never want you to forget that. And I'm just doing horrible right now. I need to actually be quiet. I haven't actually played this in a while, so I gotta get used to these things again. I'm more used to the CD, like cog things or whatever you want to call these things, Gotta actually like get back used to like how the Sonic 1 ones work. I'm actually trying to like get to the top path here, if this lets me do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's what I wanted to do there. hopefully you can like hear my audio good again. I know that shouldn't really be an issue now, so gotta watch out right there. Okay, oh crap, I could have, oh crap, I got, okay. Alright, let me keep it going. Let me keep it going here, man. So, alright. Actually want that shield there. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to stick to the top path. I don't want to clip up there though, Sonic. Okay. Gotta be careful here though, because they hit you with these swing things. Just try not to get hit. And yeah, my nose kind of sounds a little muzzled. That's because like my allergies are like messing with me. Cause yeah, I have like allergies, you know, when it comes to the springtime and all of that. So my nose kind of sounds a little muzzled. That's why, you know. But yeah, yeah, this zone here, man. You know, it's just you gotta stay on your toes, man. You know, you cannot be slacking. You know, you cannot be slacking. But I only gonna hate when we get to Labyrinth Zone Act 4, because that's why I like to call Act 3 of this stage, because clearly they ran out of resources, you know what I mean, you know, to make Act 3, you know, its own unique look, like Act 1 and 2 of this zone here. So, you know, but, you know, that's mostly with every Sonic game where Sonic Team mostly, you know, they run out of steam, you know, by the end, and, you know, they don't really, you know, have that full experience from beginning to end, you know what I mean, except for like a certain few, you know, go to the games in the series, you know, where they actually like, you know, fully realized it from beginning to end. Oh crap there. I knew that was coming, but like I don't think I was almost gonna get hit there, man. So okay, all right, take this bear out here. All right, so I think I'm supposed to keep going here. I don't know where the other path leads to. I just always keep going here, so just gotta be a little careful. But I may end up getting hits here anyway, so you know. Oh crap. Okay. Alright. So yeah, this might be a very short video, you know, cause again, you know, it's just Sonic 1, right? But Act 3 does give me trouble, or should I say Labyrinth Zone Act 4, you know, gives me trouble at times, you know. So you see how I do here, and yes, CRT shader again that I'm still using if you haven't already noticed by now. So alright, I want to get you the Eggster. I want to get you, you know. So yeah, we're back in Labyrinth Zone again, you know. So yeah, as I was saying, yeah, this is where they ran out of resources, unfortunately, by the end of this game, I guess due to like limitations at the time that they had, that Sonic team had, you know, just working on this game on the Genesis at the time, you know what I mean. So, but I guess they rectified that with, you know, Sonic 2, you know, fully realizing that game and all of that. So, you know, but yeah, I just been trying to get back into the groove of recording again, cause you know I just took a break, you know what I mean, cause you know I don't want to make this like a job or anything. And I appreciate, like, you know, the likes and all of that, some of the likes that I've been getting and all that. I do appreciate that, and to whoever's been watching these videos, it does, like, again, mean a lot to me, you know. But I really still want to clarify, like, I'm not trying to like take this serious at all, by no means. I just doing this for fun because I love Sonic, and you know, I just want to share that, basically. You know, I don't even really care about the subscribers and the numbers and all of that type of crap. It's just, if I could share this with anyone else that loves Sonic like I do, then I feel like, you know, I fulfilled myself, if that makes sense, you know, because I'm not trying to do this to fulfill anybody that's watching my vids, or even just myself. I'm just trying to fulfill my love for Sonic and sharing that, you know. That's my whole like point of doing this. And I don't know where the crap I'm going here, man. So I do not know where I am going. Where am I going? Where am I going? This is why I say this gives me trouble, you know what I mean? So I think that's my second death, right? Yeah, no, it's my third death, because I died in Green Hill in the beginning. Yeah. So my third death in this game, you know. But again, this zone gives me problems at times, you know, so I don't usually go that path, but I was trying to just see where it leads, because, you know, I'm curious that way, I guess. I don't know, you know, but yeah, I'm just going off on just any random thing that I can think of talking about, you know. I don't want to keep the commentary too, you know, boring, you know. At least I hope I'm not too boring, you know, but, you know, yeah. But I need to see, like, what the crap do I go? I think I'll just need to stay on the regular path there, and of course the enemy will be right there while I land. Come on, alright. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get this over with though, cause this zone do like give me problems, you know. I'm gonna try to just speed through it. Ooh, there. I didn't have no rings either, you know. Okay. Get an air bubble here. Keep it going. I need some rings though. I need rings. Thank you. Jump there, son. Do not have an input delay. Not right now. I don't need that. Okay. I'm gonna watch out here. Just let him spew his things while, you know, it's going now. It is gone. Alright. Come on. Okay. I don't know what the crap that was there, you know. Yeah, sorry about my sniffling again. Just the pollen just really messes with me around this time of year, like during springtime, you know. If you didn't know that about me, so, you know, one thing I really do hate, because it's been this way since I was a little kid, you know. So, all right, try to get up here. All right, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's just really unfortunate that they had to like reskin this as, you know, Labyrinth Zone again, just due to limitations at the time. They really couldn't give like Act 3 its own distinctive look, you know, as they did like Act 1 and 2 of Scrap Brain Zone, you know what I mean? So I don't even know what hit me there, those spikes, so I didn't even see that. But yeah, just really kind of unfortunate though. I kind of look at this in the same way that I look at like Oranos Island and Frontiers. Like, is it, you know, it's unfortunate that they had to cut corners and split, you know, like Oranos, Rhea, and Kronos into 3 different islands instead of just keeping them all as one, all in one, basically, you know. But I know they really like, you know, restructured the whole game with Frontiers and all of that. But this is not a Frontiers topic right now. I need to get a bubble, man. So please give me one. Please give me one. Please give me one. Please give me one. You don't want to give me one, man. Okay, yeah. So, you know, again, this is where you're probably gonna see me struggle the most, is in this zone, in this act right here, in this whole game. So, you know. You know what? I'm gonna be quiet because I just want to get through this, you know. So I just want to get through this, you know, because I don't like this zone again, because what I just said. So, you know, really, kind of just wish though that they just would have reskinned like Act 2 of Scrap Brain Zone instead of just using Labyrinth Zone again, you know. So can you give me a bubble this time? Like, the slowdown is just real here. The slowdown is real. Okay, and oh yes, of course that would happen again. Of course that would happen again. Okay, you know. Okay, I may title this video "Where I Failed the Most." You know what I mean? Cause, yep, where I failed the most. Where I failed the most. Isn't that something, man? Isn't that something, you know? Sonic Team, why did you have to do this back in the 90s, man, you know? So, alright. Let me be quiet, I don't want to embarrass myself on video here, man. So, you know, I'm just gonna try to keep going up here, man. Good up there. Actually, the lag is kind of helping me a little bit. Oh crap. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, get me out of here. funny enough, that seems shorter than what I usually go through Act 3 on my own times, you know, like that seemed like very short compared to like all my other runs or something like that. I don't know what it is, but alright, let me take out the Robotnik, you know, so but yeah, I really enjoy, you know, playing through this game though, you know, as I always love to do, you know, on my own times, you know what I mean, whenever I come back to, you know, Sonic 1 and all of that, so, you know, but yeah, not really much I can say, you know, it's the game that started it all, like, it's not really much I can talk about when it comes to this game here, so, you know. Only thing I can say is, like I said, it took everything this game did with Sonic 2 and made it better, basically, in every way possible, you know. Hence, that's why that's the best classic Sonic game, you know, but I will digress on that for right now, so. Try to concentrate here though, I'm not really trying to die again, so. Alright, nice. Alright. Alright, yep, that's it. 1 minute, not even 2 minutes, man, you know, so what more could I say, you know? Sonic 1, you know. I remember I died right here as a kid though, because I think I like jumped off of the thing there, you know. I don't know if I'm the only one that did that or not. Hopefully I'm not though, but yeah, I died before. But I was a kid at that time though, so, you know, but yeah. But anyway though, Sonic 1, man, with the CRT shader, you know, how this game, I guess, originally would have looked or something close to that on a real CRT screen. Yeah, Sonic 1, so. But yeah, what more could I say about this game, you know, not my favorite 2D Sonic game in the series, by no means. That, again, that goes to either Sonic 2 or Rush. You know, I used to say Sonic 3, but you know, over the past couple years, I realized that I may actually, like, you know, in certain ways put the Sonic Advance games over Sonic 3. You know, I know a lot of classic Sonic fans, you know, will probably not agree with that, and trust me, I was a diehard classic Sonic fan too, and I'm still am, but you know, just modern Sonic or modern 2D Sonic is better, you know, in every way, you know, and you know, I can get into that in another video, but it's really not rocket science though, to be honest with you. It's just, you know, modern Sonic just has more mechanics, more things to do, you know what I mean, rankings, you know, tricks, all of that type of stuff, right? You know, it's just, you know, classic Sonic was innovative for its time, and you know what I mean, the Adventure 1, the original GOAT, you know, translated that to 3D, and the Advance games took what the classics did and, you know, expanded on that with the modern Sonic, you know, formula, basically, you know, and that's how it was supposed to be. Then they regressed, you know, back to, you know, crap with, you know, the Sonic 4 games, in my opinion, even though, you know, I do like Sonic 4 Episode 2, but my point still, you know, is, you know, they tried to just go back to the classics again because everyone loves the classics. No one really talks about Rush or the Advanced games like that, but, you know, but my whole point though is, yeah, I think I will put the Advanced games over, you know, Sonic 3, but I used to say like that was also like one of my favorite 2D classic Sonic games, but, and I still love Sonic 3, don't get me wrong, but I just, again, I realized that the Advanced games are superior in certain aspects when it comes to just modern 2D Sonic, you know what I mean? And that's what makes, I think, now at least, put the Advanced games over Sonic 3, you know what I mean? Because, you know, you just can't beat those tricks, you know, all of that type of stuff. Just, you know, Sonic 3, again, you know, had, you know, tried to implement story for its time, you know, within the, you know, the sprite form of these games, right? But, and, you know, Sonic 3 is iconic, obviously, but, and I'm going on a whole tangent. I'm gonna save this for like another video if I can. But with that being said, though, you know, Sonic 1, again, not my favorite 2D Sonic game by no means, but it is up there in my top 5. You know what I mean? So don't get it twisted. You know, but the best classic Sonic game again goes to Sonic 2 in my opinion. For Sonic 2. So yeah, that is the next 2D Sonic game I want to do with the CRT shader. You know, so I guess I can show you all what that looks like. I guess, and I can just get a chance to play through the greatest classic Sonic game ever created. You know what I mean? Again, I guess, right? So, but yeah, with that being said, my nose is like literally stopped up now from like the pollen. I may actually need to take some medicine. But yeah, since this is the last part, I'm gonna try to like not keep this video too short. But so that's why I kind of just wanted to talk about that for a moment, just to kind of pad it out just a little bit longer. But with that being said, though, yeah, I don't think there's much more I can really say about Sonic 1. You know what I mean? Some people, most people love this game. There may be a few that don't like this game. I don't know if those are like younger Sonic fans or not, or just younger people in general that never played the classic Sonic games before. But again, I digress on that. But yeah, next time, you could catch me doing Sonic Adventure 2. Now I still don't know which version of that game I'm going to do. I will, I guess, figure that out really soon, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic 2, I think are the next games I want to cover, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I don't know if I want to cover like games like at like 1 or 2 games at the same time, because I just don't want to. Again, I don't want this to become like a job or anything. I'm just doing this for fun. So again, I record like when I can and when I'm in the mood to record, and hopefully you all understand that. If you are liking the vids, that is, whoever you may be, but yeah, with that being said though, to next time though, you never give up, you never give in. No matter how hard it gets, you push through. Sonic wants you to do that. He wants you to do that. Look at him, So with that being said though, to next time though, I really enjoyed playing Sonic 1 again, showing this with you all with the CRT shader. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and hopefully there'll be many more vids soon. And yeah, thank you for sticking around. If you're liking the vids, I can't say that enough, because you're taking time out of your free time to view my content, whoever you may be, whether it's 1 people, 2 people, 3 people, 100 people, it doesn't matter. Like, you're taking your time viewing these vids, whether you're young, older, it doesn't matter. You're taking your time out of your day to view my vids out of every video. I say thank you, so with that being said though, till next time, be safe out there in this crazy land we're in, and yeah, peace. I'm out. Thanks for watching.